Don't beats.
In the city of dreams, if real recognize real, then it ain't what it seems. Loyalty. In the city of dreams, gotta get it by any means when it's all for the cream. Loyalty. In the city of dreams, if real recognize real, then it ain't what it seems. Loyalty. In the city of dreams, gotta get it by any means when it's all for the cream. Loyalty. Dame dollar, heating up like inferno. I'm living on the edge, why you scared to take the jump? Life lessons, pay attention and watch it. And failing ain't an option, a 9 to 5 you clock it. A day's work, making that ends meet with your bills overdue. How the hell your kids eat? Reminiscing, shit that could've been me. The same low, picking loosies off the street. Go figure, why the hell should you care for the world, and why the hell am I here for? City of dreams, maybe that's far-fetched. Your mind can only gather what the world can sketch. Too fast, you better keep up. Lyrically when it heat up, just pick the seat up. Can I get any vivid? Must you open your eyes? Just a vision, an image, or walk to the same path, just to say that you get it, yeah. In the city of dreams, if real recognize real, then it ain't what it seems. Loyalty. In the city of dreams, gotta get it by any means when it's all for the cream. Loyalty. In the city of dreams, if real recognize real, then it ain't what it seems. Loyalty. In the city of dreams, gotta get it by any means when it's all for the cream. Relax your mind, the pain cutting you deep. It's eating you up, now you turn to the streets. Long nights, you think this should be a joke. Wrong move in the wrong place, you fuck around with smoke. Scared for your life, you got the burner. He walked to the truck, you grab it firmer. It's getting too hot, he might burn ya. 2 to the face, no time waste. 38 revolver, bullets hard to trace. Headed to the whip, you only trying to escape. Destiny looking cold, so death is your only fate. In the concrete jungle, you eating or getting ate. But you don't wanna hear that. Inhale, then you clear that. Looking over your shoulder, the reaper about to approach you. Rest your eyes, this may be your last day. City of Brooklyn, we don't play. In the city of dreams, if real recognize real, then it ain't what it seems. Loyalty. In the city of dreams, gotta get it by any means when it's all for the cream. Loyalty. In the city of dreams, if real recognize real, then it ain't what it seems. Loyalty. In the city of dreams, gotta get it by any means when it's all for the cream. Loyalty.
The priority is writing. It's the book. Get a book. Oh yeah.
And the year before, I put the show called I Am Black Art to kind of show that, I wanted to show that regardless of what type of art is created, being that it's coming from us, it is black art and not associated with what you typically associate with black art. The next one, I got 2 other artists together with me, and we came up with the idea of Vision of 3 Kings, again, to give our interpretation and express ourselves. With this one, I wanted to have a Black History show, but I did not want to have the same old Black History show, especially since I've done it year after year. So for this one, I wanted to gather together artists, creative people who are totally inspired by Black history, who celebrate it, who cherish it, and who are greatly influenced by it, but you don't necessarily have to be black. And that's what I was focusing on. And these artists were down, like you saw J-Mez. I wanted to show that Black history is not a black thing, it's a human thing. You know what I'm saying? Human beings can get together and actually see the history of the suffering, the sacrifice, also the celebration and richness and they can vibe with it and they can be affected by it, and through it they can make their own history with that as a foundation. And that's what we try to create here. We're making history ourselves, and the reason why I have my daughter here is because as we make history, we're showing the future what we're doing today, and they're going to look at it and be like, that's history. Like today is tomorrow's history, and that's what I wanted to show. We're making history, you know, on a worldwide level.
That's what's up. Your wife, who isn't here, man, as well as a talented artist as yourself, speak on a little bit about what she did, and you know, if you could give a little insight to what inspires her to bring the art forward to what she does.
I don't even know where her inspiration comes from, but it comes from deep within. It inspires me. I feel like she's one of the most creative individuals that I've met, you know. And her pieces behind us is called Anubis. What she did was she took the original image of Anubis, which is a male god, attached it with a body that's similar or kind of known as the ancient symbol of womanhood, that very voluptuous body. And this is her response to like the over-sexualization of the female body. It doesn't have to be that little skinny thing. It's like that ancient body that we always see, the big hips and the big breasts. It's like that's womanhood, and that needs to be celebrated. You know, it's been celebrated forever, and she took that image and it was like her response, and it's an incredible thing.
That's what's up, man. And what made you pick this picture? What inspired you to draw it besides your beautiful daughter? What inspired you to come up with this particular portrait behind you?
This is, to me, like a generational thing. Like I titled it The Artist, but the artist could be the father holding a brush, or the artist could be the baby holding a brush. It's the idea of transferring the power of art, the power of the brush, and the power of creative self-expression to the other. This shows that brush holds immense power, which can be used for good or evil or what. It's something that you know you got to be responsible with. So you can see him carefully holding it with her. She's carefully showing it like she recognizes that she's holding power in her hands. And he's holding her close to protect her, because this is bigger than them. You know what I'm saying? That brush, that expression, what you say, what you express can affect a lot of people. So to pass that power on is a very strong thing, and you know, it's something that we gotta respect.
Now, today I heard a lot of talent in the room. Where did you get, you know, where did you gather all these artists from, man?
Yo, man, online, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Facebook, or just connecting with people at various events. Some people I met at other art events. A lot of them is my family. You know, sometimes I don't have to look far. You know what I'm saying? The talent is just like right there. Well, what I want to grab, or what I always try to grab, is the genuine artists. You know, the genuine individuals, where you can see them in their heart. You can tell the difference between someone who's just doing whatever for whatever, and someone who's passionate. They don't have to be the greatest at it, but you can see the passion, and that's who I vibe with and connect with.
Yeah, I caught your niece, like, you know, as I was setting up, I called her, man. Excellent voice, man. You know, what is she having to work for herself? Are there any plans as far as music-wise? What is she up to?
She came to New York to pursue her music career. She got her master's degree down south. So now she's living in New York, and now she's trying to get herself known. So one of the first things she's done is this event. You know, and as long as I'm having art shows, I'm gonna bring her along, and other young artists, and people are gonna get to know, because I feel like they as well make history. They're the new history. So in 20 years, when they talk about singers and musicians and artists, I want them to start talking about the Equations and the Enzos, you know what I'm saying? And your son, and all the people now who are doing their thing.
That's what's up. Now, speaking on, you know, art, any upcoming art? What's for the future with Ka-son, and what do you have planned?
I think what I'm going to do is come up with, well, both myself and Crespo, my wife, we're going to take a step back and just totally focus on creating more works like this, because I feel like this is important. And you know, these works are from the heart, and I want to create like an entire show of what it is that I'm trying to say as an artist. I want to just kind of give my magnus opus, if you want to say, you know, what it is that I am as an artist, and what it is I'm trying to truly express. And it's going to step back in the lab, experiment, and the next time you see it's going to be crazy stuff.
Well, that's what's up, man. Again, man, you know, I love your work. Again, you know, 17, the revolution to be visualized is where I first experienced, you know, so many talented artists, as well as yourself, man. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I think you're gonna have a showing in April, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. So I'm really looking forward to that, man. Any other goodies you got in the works for us, man? You know,
again, we're gonna do the 17 show. Andre Leroy Davis, we're gonna do our thing. Again, he's part of this show here, so his works are there. And what we're gonna do is just keep networking and keep having our presence known. You know what I mean? On a grassroots level, just keep showing the world that we exist. You know, and knock everybody's socks.
How's the networking been going? You know, since you met up with so different various artists, how do you feel that's been going for yourself?
I feel like it's kind of like non-stop. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone's creating, everyone's expressing, everyone's trying to show. So you have all over the place artists doing their thing on one level or another. Like yesterday, I was here and a woman did a performance with garbage bags, and it was like a trash performance, you know, based on the Black Lives Matter movement. And she had a bunch of black trash bags, and I'm like, wow. And I never met this woman, and she's doing this in this show. And her idea was people see black lives as trash. So you see trash flying around, and I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. And that comes from everywhere. You know, every time you turn around in New York, you see somebody doing something, and it's a great thing.
Yeah, man. I tell you, man, I really appreciate it.
Thing, you know
yeah, and I really appreciate it, but not only do I really appreciate it when I see so much black art and black talent, man, I'm so, man, you know, it not only humbles you, but it gives you a sense of pride. You know, it gives you a sense of integrity, and it lets people know. You know, I talk about this to anybody that listens, and I talk to people all the time that, yo, you got to check out. More people need to be involved. More people need to come out, support the shows, support, because guess what, man? You know, at the same time as we can look at these reality TV shows, most of which are not our reality.
Exactly. Yeah.
You have the talent that's right here. You know, guys like yourself, Ka-son and Andre Leroy Davis, and the list goes on of the talented, you know, actors, Artist Crespo. So many other people that are out here to do. And again, man, you know, I'm honored to be in you guys' presence, man.
Yo, man, I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? You have always been incredible with your support. You know what I'm saying? Sharing our work. I crazy respect you as a lyricist, man. You know what I'm saying? I know that never dies.
Thanks,
so
man.
it's like one artist to another, man. Honestly, I feel like deep in my heart, a revolution needs to happen if it's not happening already. And it's the revolution of the artist, because we're kind of like not as respected as we should be, and people are, you know, associating respect with financial success, and that's not what it's about. You know what I mean? Because poor or whatever, we're still creating. You know, and there are a whole lot of us out there, and we're doing our thing, and we're gonna let people know that we're here.
So if people want to see more of your work, Ka-son, you ain't Crespo, where could they see your work at?
Instagram. I'm at Instagram at Artist Ka-son. Crespo is at Instagram at Crespo Wolf. You can also see us on Facebook, the same thing, Artist Ka-son Crespo Wolf. Twitter, Artist Ka-son Crespo Wolf. My website is www.artistkason.com, and she's CrespoWolf.com. So you just type in Artist Ka-son, you type in Crespo Wolf, and you'll see both of us.
That's what's up, man. Yo, again, man, always a pleasure. We're here with Ka-son, ADMT.TV. What's good, world?
Yeah.